Coleman Wooten with SPU basketball.
Coleman, you were just named the GNAC Player of the Week after your performances in 2 season-opening victories. Your thoughts on getting that award?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a great honor. The most important thing was going 2-0 this week, so that was the important part. And typically, awards come like that with, team success. So that was definitely the most important part of it. But I was excited to get recognized for your performance.
You played a huge part in the team's success. 25 points in the 2 games, but the big thing, 23 rebounds. Why were you so effective on the boards?
We got Sam and Nate playing the center position, do a great job of boxing out. And sometimes, depending on my matchup, they're not always crashing. So they kind of make my life easy to just swoop in and get boards there. And just everybody on our team does a great job of boxing out. And yeah, it's a collective effort, and it happened to be me getting them this weekend. It could be someone else next weekend.
This was the season opening games this last weekend. It wasn't supposed to be. A week before you were down in Chico and actually were down there and had to fly back because of the fires. Well, what was it like having to delay the start for the week?
Really annoying, to be honest. We were ready to get playing. We'd been practicing, that awkward stretch from, the 15th of October up till our exhibition against UW, and then we're ready to get rolling, and we got to wait another week to get back in the flow of things. So we were all really excited and amped up to play this week, and it showed. We had a lot of dudes do a lot of good things.
Sure did. In the opener against Westminster, you had 7 points, 12 rebounds to lead all players, and that was an 81-72 win. Your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, it was great. I think we had 4 guys scoring double figures, which was awesome. And personally, I missed some easy shots I normally make, and that's just part of being part of a team. Had a bunch of guys that came around and picked us up, and that was just evident all weekend. So that was a great game. We owed them one from losing to them last year. So that was a good feeling to get that win.
Sure did. 7 points for you. Now you're obviously capable of scoring a lot, but when you've got other teammates who can do it, do you? You're unselfish enough to let them do their scoring and do other things. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just about winning ball games. So. That game, Nate got it going. I think Nate missed one shot. Gabe was 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. Gavin had 19. So just flow it through those guys and find another way to impact the game. And that's something I've always, prided myself on. Just not making it about points. If there's another way to impact the game and happen to be a rebound in that game, then do that. So.
Great. The points came for you on Saturday, an 18-point, 11-rebound double-double in an 83-65 win over Azusa, a game that you were behind at halftime.
Yeah, we did not play a very good first half, and Gabe went down at the end of the first half there, which was unfortunate. We don't have any official ruling on what happened there, but got a pretty good idea of it. But so that was kind of emotional for us at half, and we came out in the second half ready to play for him, and Nikhil stepped in. It was huge. We talked about the first game, a bunch of dudes stepping up. Nikhil, 19 points in the second half, 5 for 5 from 3, and he's more than capable of doing that on a consistent basis. So was really happy to see that and excited for him.
Great. Well, now you go back on the road down to San Diego. Point Loma is hosting the Thanksgiving Classic. You start with a real difficult game on Friday. St. Cloud State, they were ranked 18th in the preseason poll. What's going to be the key to success there?
We haven't gotten a ton of the scout yet. I was kind of looking, at their stats yesterday, and they're a very talented team offensively. They have one guy that can really score it for them. Seem to rebound really well. Just seem to do all the things that a good team does. So we'll have to be very, very sharp and disciplined on, our game plan and sticking to that and, doing the little things right. But it'll be a good matchup for us, a good test.
So what's the dynamic like with this year's team? All 5 starters returning, which is a real luxury that hadn't had. In fact, as soon as 2 years ago, no returning starters are back. What's it like to have experience?
It's great. It's been a bit of a process, getting there, and we've done a good job being patient with that, and it's awesome. The ball doesn't stick in anybody's hands. It moves. We don't care who's scoring as long as we're taking good shots and scoring. And the defensive end, we've grown a ton. We've been really solid there. Got to get a little better at guarding the 3-point line after last weekend. But we do a really good job of playing help side, helping the helper, all that stuff. So we've grown in a lot of different ways.
Well, let's talk a little bit about you. We know what you can do on the floor, as the GNAC Player of the Week award can attest. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Maple Valley, Washington, so down south, about 45 minutes south of here.
Great. And you've been here now, you're senior. What brought you to Seattle Pacific in the first place?
It's great environment to grow my faith, to grow as a man, which has been evident here, and it's been awesome. I mean, Grant's been great for that, and my parents support me, the people around me. You know, Nate and Sam have been here with me for 5 years, so just how close and, you know, family-oriented our basketball team is. It's not just about basketball with them, and then obviously the winning tradition too. I want to go somewhere where the team's going to be successful.
Great. Well, you're off to a good start for that. And what are you majoring in?
Accounting.
And plans after graduation?
I got a job lined up with Ernst & Young, so I interned with them this summer, and you know, they were I was fortunate enough to get a job offer from them, so really appreciative of that, and really excited to get started with them in October of next year. So, yeah.
Great. Well, accounting seems like an appropriate profession for someone who fills up a stat sheet like yourself.
Thank you.
Well, Coleman, congratulations on the award and a great weekend. Good luck on the road.
Awesome. Thank you.